It's all like, hello, hello, everybody. It's all like NXT Vengeance Day in the book. You know, I'm trying something a little different here. It's all like on multiple, more than once here. I am streaming, if I'm not mistaken, not just on mine, on my account. I'm streaming on both of my accounts right here. I am up a little late. We're doing things a little differently today. This is a different kind of stream. I'm not going to be on long on one, but I am streaming on not only this account, but my Wrestling Talk account of the Bay Podcast. So no matter what you're following, you are watching me right now, and I am on YouTube and Twitch right now, where this basically an experiment. But first of all, Mike, how we doing? This is not the typical stream. We're trying something a little differently today. We're exploring one of my other passions. It's Wrestling Talk NXT Vengeance Day in the books. 3 titles are on the line. 3 titles were successfully defended. So, like, if you have not watched it, spoiler alert, do not watch this stream. If you have watched it, here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everybody's having a great day. Great night, of course. Wrestling is in the air. Wrestling is in the air. I've decided to go on both my personal Twitch and YouTube page, also my wrestling Twitch and YouTube page. So this is all experimental at the same time. So I'm experimenting along with other things. I am so sorry that you hurt your wrist. Hopefully, yes, rest it up. Get better for sure. It's all like, and hopefully it heals up fast. It's all like, for sure. For sure. But, yes, for those that don't know, I am a big wrestling fan. I do a wrestling stream on Tuesday nights. And it's crazy times. So, wrestling. So, I'm going to try and, I'll do this. Play it quickly. My audio is low. Yeah. I turned it down a little bit, I think. For sure. I'm trying to get the right, I'd say, fix of it. So hopefully we can figure out the right balance per se. But you know, I fiddle with it. We so hopefully we can figure it out. NXT Vengence. I don't just watch WWE. I watch wrestling in general. So here, if you do like wrestling fans, let me know. I just got to, first of all, pay attention to this little game here while paying attention to the chat. Play WWE Supercard for those that don't know. A little bit about I'm gonna send out a message. So, excuse me while I try and walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. It's all right. But Mike, always glad to have you there. Hopefully the fixture is good. But it's all a work in progress. Like I said, I am live on YouTube right now. YouTube. I'm live on youtube.com/the Level Up Gamer, twitch.tv/the Level Up Gamer. I'm also on live twitch.tv/the Bay Podcast and youtube.com/@the Bay Podcast. So, yeah, like we're live on different platforms right now. We're live. This is my first wrestling talk stream. That might be a recurring thing. I was having trouble deciding whether I wanted to stream this on the Bay Podcast stream or if I wanted to stream this on my personal stream. And I was beating myself up. At least for this time, until I figure it out, how about I just go on both? It's not going to be like streaming screen. But this is something that I've been sort of no pun intended, wrestling with, as far as wanting to do more expanding in the wrestling content as well. I absolutely, this is a spur of the moment thing. I gotta turn it down. For sure. This is all experimental. First time I've actually done this. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm probably just gonna mute the game. Personally. Let me just do this. I just don't know how to control the game on this. Because I usually know how to get out of... I'm just going to have to fix here. And then we'll just... I don't think you can turn it down. You can either turn the sound on or off. Let's see. So I'm just going to... There we go. Till I get things set up, it's like game audio too. Yeah. That game, because this is an app that I'm using called the BlueStacks app. And it captures your phone stuff and allows you to game capture it. I could, but it was already at a level that usually works for most of the games that I play, and I'll probably forget to readjust it. So, I mean, the sound isn't important in this particular aspect of it. So, I'm sure I could fiddle around with it. This is all just a spur of the moment thing, because as a wrestling fan, of course, I also do the Bay Podcast, and I was struggling. Like I said, whether I wanted to do this on my Level Up Gamer account or my Bay Podcast account, but I was all like, you know what? I'll just go on both. So I can actually be seen on my personal YouTube, like I said, of youtube.com/@the Level Up Gamer, and twitch.tv/the Level Up Gamer, and also on my podcast one of twitch.tv at the Bay Podcast, or /the Bay Podcast, and youtube.com/@the Bay Podcast. So I'm on both channels, right? I'm on 4 different channels right now. This is all spur of the moment, so I don't know. Please like and subscribe all. I haven't decided if I want to make this on the Bay Podcast channel, like exclusively, or do this for my own little thing on the Level Up Gamer and sort of expand this. Of course, for those that do play WWE Supercard, definitely feel free to add me and join my little faction that I started here. We'll give you a look-see there. I will definitely allow you to send the applications. Right now, I think I got it to open, but I'm probably going to restrict it. So that way we can at least control it to followers and stuff like that. So a little thing for the followers to do. Of course, NXT Vengeance Day. If y'all haven't seen it yet and plan on watching it, there probably will be some spoilers today as we sort of just goof around for a couple hours, talk about wrestling. I do watch AEW, and I've started rewatching TNA as well. So, yeah, let's just go for it. Just in case, because I can't win them all. It'll go to toughness too. Yeah. So we're just gonna get the perfect game here. As I do ring domination. For those that don't know, it's one of the many game modes in Supercard. But yeah, Vengeance Day in the books. This might be a recurring series, just to talk about wrestling and all that. That expands the Bay podcast, not just what we discuss on the Bay podcast, because there's a lot of things we don't tackle in the hour that we do it, and this is probably going to be one of them that we don't tackle. And of course, NXT had their event today, and it was a fun night for the most part. Of course, big night for Trick Williams, who had 2 matches. It's all like, of course, the Dusty Club Tag Team Classic with his boy Carmelo, and then not later on in the night would eventually get an NXT World Title shot for against Ilya Dragunov for the big title. Unfortunately, a late night stream. Yes, we're doing things a little differently here. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be on crazy. Oh! So, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. How are you doing today? Thylord99, appreciate you. NXT Vengeance Day in the books. Of course, Trick, if you haven't watched that and you want to watch it, spoiler alert, get off now. Otherwise, yeah, you know what's going on. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? I don't know if you're a wrestling fan. I'm trying something new for a change. I'm on both my could be better. Fair enough. I hear you. But yes, also Quackaholic. Nice to see you as well. Late night stream. Yeah. This was sort of a spur of the moment stream. I probably won't be too long, but this is just something I've always wanted to try, and I just figured I might as well just do it. Just hit the stream button, do it for a couple hours, and see how it goes. Of course, I appreciate the follow here. Of course, the only thing I got to keep track on is who is where. Who is where? I got so I don't know if you're on because I'm on two separate channels on 2 separate platforms. Not just mine, but also the Bay Podcast. So just got back from the hospital. Oof. And Mike was just talking about how he just hurt his wrist. Everybody's getting hurt here. It's all no. Hopefully everything's all right there. Yeah. That's not cool. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Had a seizure and yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it every time. I just got back into Supercard, so I'm just sort of doing that while we talk about some wrestling here. But yeah, seizure and dislocated shoulder, that'll get you every time. That'll get you every gosh darn time. It's crazy. It's all I luckily never had one. I know people who have had them. Like one of my friends had a seizure in his sleep and I think also like dislocate just all of a sudden. Like um, it's crazy how that could happen, and seizures are always scary. So massive wrestling fan, heck yeah. AEW All In. Oh, you're going to All In this year. Excellent. Excellent. That All Ins are usually a fun event. So like I am also wrestling. I don't stick to just one brand. I am cross-branded, I guess you could say. So definitely have fun at All In this year for sure. All In usually that like All In is their WrestleMania, so their version of WrestleMania. So you know it's gonna be huge, for sure. Like it's always a good time for All In, All Out, all that fun stuff because I think they did an All In and an All Out last year. So of course, All Out's usually, I believe, sort of multi-companied for the most part when they do that. So I watch everything except the indies. I'm I have little knowledge. I'm expanding a little bit. I don't have as much knowledge in New Japan. I know New Japan wrestlers and I know briefly about New Japan. A lot of the indies I don't. My main expertise are usually, for the most part, AEW and WWE. I have been getting back into TNA again, and I have watched TNA a little bit as well. So yeah, like it's one of them things where I'm also not that my friend Trey that I do a regular podcast with, um, for like with him and Crow an hour on Tuesdays. We usually I should say they're usually more of the indie people than me. I'm more of the AEW, WWE, and then I have expanded my knowledge in TNA. I used to watch. It used to be obviously before AEW. Um, it used to be just WWE and TNA. As a matter of fact, we used to run a thing called WWE versus TNA. So and that WWE is my home brand, I guess you could say. Um, for obvious reasons, because I've been watching WWE longer than any other of the obviously wrestling companies. But to say that I'm strictly WWE would be 100% false. So, I watch everything for the most part, but game changing wrestling I do now and then. GCW, it's always fun. It's all like to just check out what they're doing. I usually watch them like once a year. So, favorite male and female wrestlers from each company. That's always a tough one for me because I like and I like so many. Like so it's always tough for me to like just say, oh, that one's my favorite, that one's my favorite, like for me, like that's always a tough question, just like when favorite anything is always a tough question for me. Like favorite games, favorite movies, I mean there's just so many um to choose from, and so many that I enjoy and like do I base it off of wrestling character? Do I base so like it's just such a complicated, like my brain just works and it's complicated. Um it's all like, and a lot of the times I like people that may go under the radar, like you know, I've always liked in WWE Cesaro, no Claudio Castagnoli. It's all like I always thought he was underrated. It's all like obviously on the mic he needed some work for the most part, but in the ring he could do things that I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but he's among like as far as like as example of an maybe an under the radar person that doesn't necessarily get the mainstream. Um, Gosh, that's such tough. As far as in the WWE, um, I think a part of me, I use, for those that play things, I always like to have one week one to that I want to get the match build. So I use Ring Domination to help build up the matches. I'll eventually strengthen them up. But obviously I think I'm a sucker for Cody for the most part. Cody Rhodes right now, like, I don't know, like there's just something about him, and for the most part he's got my fave right now. I like, and he's in an interesting situation right now, and I know on the WWE spectrum there's a huge split in the wrestling world right now with the whole Cody Rhodes situation here, where of course those that did not watch SmackDown, Cody Rhodes did not officially say, dang, this ain't going well. Cody Rhodes is not going against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, from what, at least as of now, from it's one of them things where we got to see how this plays out. But I know a lot of people are all like, no. Some people are all like, yay, we get The Rock versus Roman. Others are all like, no, we want Cody Rhodes to finish the story. That we want Cody movement, and it's just caused a huge divide right now. So SmackDown was indeed amazing, and for the most part, the Endeavor era has been really fun. For you know, you always get worried, but ever since Endeavor took over, and you can see sort of like more creative freedom that's not handcuffed by he shall not be named, that's got a whole bunch of legal trouble right now. We're sort of seeing that all play out now. And we're getting, it's fun. It's a fun time in wrestling right now. SmackDown was amazing, like, because we're now, anything's possible. But right now we got to see how this plays out. We got to see how this whole Cody thing plays out, because obviously there could be a backtrack. Obviously, you know, also The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, whatever you want to call him, is a board of directors member now, so he actually is one of the head honchos in the WWE now, or Endeavor. If you think about it, Cody started his story with Seth. I did mention that to some people. I was all like technically, and when Seth Rollins was making that pitch on Raw, like, I'm just sitting back and I was all like, you know what? Seth Rollins is making some pretty good points, and if we've not forgotten, his first major feud was against, at that time, the heel Seth Rollins. I believe he was just finishing up his Messiah gimmick, where he was the Monday Night Messiah. Yes, Seth Rollins, you know. So he was doing that, and you're right. If you think about it, his story began with a feud with Seth Rollins. That's his first feud, and of course we had the injury that I believe it was a pec injury. He tore his pec or something like that. And then we had the famous moment where he took off his jacket in the Hell in the Cell, and you just see nothing but discolorization right there on his, like, and you got that. Yeah, the pectoral, he tore it, and I remember that was such a surreal moment, because I've never heard a WWE crowd go so, like just go from because Cody's out, to just pitch silence, like just utter shock. I'd be perfectly fine with Seth and Cody. At the same time, a lot of people feel that finishing the story is defeating Roman Reigns, defeating the WWE Championship. Obviously, it sounds like he's going for, I'd have to assume he's going for Seth now, because now we're going to get the Rock Roman battle of the bloodline, tribal chiefs, whatever it is, on there. So, And like I said, a lot of people are okay with it. A lot of people are not okay with it. A lot of people wanted Cody versus Reigns. That hashtag we want Cody. It's all like, but I'm sort of in line with you. Like, I don't necessarily consider that him defeating Roman as sort of finishing the story. For me, it's just winning the world title. And Seth Rollins definitely more active as far as the World Heavyweight Championship is concerned, and I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it. I said it once and I said it again. So like Seth Rollins didn't say anything that was wrong. He didn't say anything that was wrong. That is for sure. It's all like he didn't say anything that was wrong. He's definitely defended it a lot more. It's definitely become the workhorse title. It seems like SmackDown has like the part-time champions, because of course they've got Logan Paul as their United States champion right now, whereas and he's doesn't wrestle unless it's a big event like Roman Reigns. Meanwhile, Raw is sort of the opposite. You got Seth Rollins defending that title on Raw, on pay-per-views, doing everything. Gunther being the Intercontinental Champion, also defending that title. I think if you look it up, Gunther in his now 1+ year reign may have more title defenses than Roman Reigns' 4-year title reign now. So it's all like, and to me, that's even more impressive. It's easy to hold the title when you're defending the title maybe once every 4 months, but when you're defending it 2-3 times a month, not including big events and pay-per-views, that's like, Gunther's going to be the big deal for sure. But I believe Seth versus Cody, and we already know that those two can work well in the ring, and I think they're very compatible with each other. So I do look forward to that. Out of all the champs in WWE right now, Seth is the main one who has defended their title. Yes, Seth Rollins has done it on his own. That is the key. Like, one thing that he did mention on Raw was Roman Reigns needed help all the time to retain his title. For somebody that's supposed to be so massive in stature, somebody that's supposed to be the best, the untouchable, he sure needs a lot of help. And I was all like, and I was sitting back and I was all like, like, he's not wrong. I can't remember the last time Roman Reigns actually successfully defended the title without some sort of assistance. It's been that long, because even in that fatal 4-way at the Royal Rumble, gotta remember, at one point Solo Sikoa broke up a pinfall to save his butt. So it's all like, Roman has always needed help for being this. And I'm thinking, like, why? I mean, before the bloodline, Roman Reigns was Roman Reigns. Like he never needed any help. Yeah, he was overpushed and everything, but he never needed any help. So, and he kept talking about, well, before I was tribal chief, I was still Roman Reigns. Well, then why aren't you acting like it? The tribal chief needs help, is weak, is never showing up. Roman Reigns, he was there every week. He was battling things on his own, getting the job done. It's all like, we need Roman Reigns. We don't need the tribal chief. So Solo's going to be a beast, though. Solo. I do enjoy me some Solo. It's all like, going back to that. See, my problem is it's all like, as far as picking a favorite, like I said, Cody Rhodes would probably be, but gosh darn it, if I don't have a special play, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. R-Truth is a national treasure, and he's among my favorites as far, definitely, of comedic wrestlers as well. Like, I still want R-Truth for champion, damn it. So like, get it done. So like, I love R-Truth. He's a national. I'll say it once. I'll say it again. R-Truth is a national treasure. All right. And I don't care what anybody says, a member of the Judgment Day. Uh, oh, man. It's all like. So yeah. Uh, R-Truth. Hell yeah. Get it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Can we get that done? Hashtag R-Truth. Hashtag R-Truth for champion. Can we get that done? Is that possible? Can we meme him into a championship? I guess if we can do it for Jinder Mahal, we can do it for R-Truth. I mean, gosh darn it. We got to remember Jinder Mahal was a world heavyweight champion at one point. Oh, man. It's all like, oh, jeez. So R-Truth for champ, yeah. It's all like, as far as the female wrestlers, because there's so many that I like as well, especially some coming up in NXT, in the WWE. It's all like, however, oh, that's a tough one. As far as my favorite and in AEW, it gets even like, because AEW's expanded so much. There's something like as far as because when I can't answer it yet. I can't answer it yet because if I think the announcement on Wednesday that Tony Khan is going to announce, then my favorite female wrestler of AEW would have come. Because I was always a Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné person. And there was just something about her that like I just freaking like loved. I loved her like attitude or her in the ring. I always felt she should have got more, than what she got. But Saraya, Anna. It's all like I'll always have a soft spot for Saraya / Paige, because she grew. We saw her grow up in wrestling, like when she was in NXT. I think she was like 19 or something like that, or 18 or 19. So we literally and I was a huge fan of what she did. So I could see that. And I'll always have a soft spot for Anna Jay as well, strictly because of the Dark Order segments on being the Elite. I had so much fun with that stuff, so it was just a lot of fun. And now. It's being the Dark Order, so it's even like we get Dark Order all the time. I mean, honestly, that's the only reason I watched Being the Elite was for the Dark Order segments, and I miss Brody. So I loved the Brody Lee Dark Order segments. That was like top notch. And then when we lost him, we still got some reprieve with, the Dark Order, and the Adam Page segments were fun, but. Nothing beats those Dark Order segments with the Exalted One when we had him. And he was among my faves as well. If you ask that question, I'd say, a couple years ago, before we lost him, Brody Lee was my favorite in AEW, only because of that, for sure. So, I still reel from that. Now we lost our boy, Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda, so it's just rough time there. Ever since Anna debuted, she was amazing. I will not disagree. For sure. It's surprising that they haven't made her a champion yet. I don't think at least I don't remember her ever winning. I don't think she has. won the AEW Women's Championship. So I know she had a couple of cracks at it, but she never. Swerve Strickland is the guy right now. That Swerve Strickland, we're saying if he doesn't win a championship in 2024, I will lose all faith in AEW. Like, if he's not a champion within this year, it's all like, there's some problems. Swerve Strickland is freaking amazing. Like, I will 100% back that up. Because I liked him back when he was in, like, the 205 Live brand. I liked him back when he was just Isaiah Swerve Scott. And then AEW picked him up. Swerve Strickland just took it to a whole nother level. It's all like, dude, I cannot. Once again, I think we got the same mindset here. I think we've got the same mindset here because Swerve Strickland is amazing. And if he's not an AEW World Champion by some period in 2024, then AEW might as well close down because they don't know what the hell they're doing. So Swerve in Our Glory was nuts. I did enjoy that when it seems like it was short-lived. It seems like it was short-lived. For those that don't know, the Level Up Gamer on WWE Supercard. You feel free to add me if you do play. If not a big deal. I'm just glad to hang out. Of course, Level Up Gaming, I decided to make a faction. Why not? I literally just started it not too long ago. I don't even know. Players must. Okay, why not? Make sure it's just followers here. So I was all like, I got one of my followers to sort of help me out there. So I've never led anything before. So Jeff Hardy has been definitely getting the short end of the straw. And I think you can sort of see from the body language, you can sort of see him sort of like checking out. Of course, recently, just last Dynamite losing to Jon Moxley. But he's been on a losing streak lately. Yeah, I think that the Hardy Boys, both Matt and Jeff, have expressed like they don't feel like they're like. And they're saying it in the right way, not like they feel like they're entitled for stuff, but they're feeling that they're not getting their just desserts. Like, they're not being put in any stories. They're just, okay, you're going out there, lose, you know. And we got to remember, Jeff, even more so than Matt, was, you know, a huge big deal at one point, you know. In WWE and both in TNA, though he had personal problems outside of the ring, he was a world champion multiple times, you know, as far as and, you know, like, there's a legacy there, and it's not being used. I think it's sort of along the lines of, it's all like, well, they're not the future. We gotta, you know, so I think they're just sort of getting through, and AEW's roster is so big, especially with them sharing with, you know, other companies. Of course, Tony Khan and his and everything, the Khans, I should say, own Ring of Honor now. So there's that. They've got usually partnerships with New Japan. They usually got partnerships with AAA. They usually got there's a lot of saturation over there, and it's very easy. But that's one of the good things about today's wrestling, is that it's not just like if this were 2011, 2012, it's all like, you're either in WWE or you're not. Like, TNA was there, but they were never really they tried to be, but they were never really a true alternative. They were fun, but as far as wrestlers, they were never a true alternative to the WWE. So it's either you worked for the WWE or you worked in the United States per se, or you worked for nobody. Now, well, if you don't like the WWE, there's AEW. You can, and vice versa. If you don't like, wrestlers have so many options now. If you don't like where you're at in AEW, you can jump not just at WWE, but you can go to, you can go to TNA now if you want. Still not as it's a number 3, but it is an option. Of course, Canada based, or you can jump to the WWE. That's got options. There's just, especially with the power of the internet, there's so many options of wrestling now. It's insane. So his TNA gimmick was way more entertaining. That was probably one of the best runs of his career, though of course it was sidelined due to his personal addictions, or it would eventually be sidelined by his personal addictions. Of course, being former TNA World Champion with the, at the time, heel group of the Immortals, led by Hulk Hogan at the time. Of course, even before that, he was like the big deal. Like, he came in as a big deal, as TNA, of course, winning TNA championships a couple of times, not just under the Immortal banner, but as a babyface too. And then, of course, sort of being the catalyst to what would become the Aces and Eights invasion, where, of course, him and Bully Ray were fighting for the title at the time. And, of course, Bully Ray beats him for the title, which would lead to for those that don't watch TNA, Bully Ray, also known as Bubba Ray Dudley in WWE, led a faction known as the Aces and Eights. Basically, they're Sons of Anarchy. They're Sons of Anarchy ripoff. And Jeff Hardy was used as not only a major player, but as a major story player as well. Now he's losing just some random matches on Dynamite or Rampage, or like, he doesn't feel like Hardy. Like, and you can tell that they're checked out. You can tell that, and they've already, like I said, openly admitted that they don't feel like they're being respected as the Hardys. It's all like, so it's one of them things where you just gotta take it for face value, I guess. They're getting some there. Of course, like I said, fun times. Of course, we're just getting over a premium live event tonight in the NXT world. Of course, my boy Trick, my favorite guy in NXT right now, Trick Williams, had a bad night, guys. My boy Trick, man. It's all like, of course, the swerve that we all saw coming finally happened. Like I said, if you haven't watched it, plug your ears. There will be some mentions, but my boy. And I do look forward to what he's going to bring to the table in the next couple of seasons here in the Double E's. So, oh yeah, sorry, spoiler alert. It's all like, I don't know if you planned on watching NXT Vengeance Day. I do apologize if I spoiled that for you. If it makes you feel any better, it happened after the match, after everything was set in stone. I mean, it's all like I was already a huge fan of Carmelo Hayes. Like, whether he's a babyface or a heel, it makes no difference to me. But Trick Williams, who I think impressed me more for the fact that he was meant to sort of be, like, he went from Carmelo Hayes' sidekick to just freaking, like, just taking off at the end of the day. Like, taking off. It's all like, it's insane. So, even as people, yeah, fair enough. It was a fun event. I enjoy it. And NXT's always got a special place in my heart. Only because of, like, and now we've got a creative team that can transition the NXT stars into the main roster properly. One thing I always felt Vince McMahon was very bad at doing when Triple H was running NXT, man, he would literally gift them all these stars, and then they would get up to the main roster, and Vince didn't know what the frick to do with them, and they would just go along the wayside. And now, you got, I guess, basically Triple H as sort of the head of creative, the guy who birthed NXT. I definitely have a little bit more faith that when NXT now, I think, creatively run by Shawn Michaels, will gift them the stars. He'll know what to do with them. So, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. It's all like I took a slight break from Supercard just to sort of recharge the batteries, and then I'm going full force now. Like, I've always been addicted to this game. Sometimes I have to take like a slight break here and there just to sort of, so I don't go too crazy. But hell yeah. It's all like, we'll definitely check all that out. This is the first time I'm actually doing it on outside of my phone. This is so weird that I'm playing this on my computer right now. Like, but I figured this was a nice little thing. I was going to grind on it anyway a little bit before the night's end. So I figured, well, why not just do this passively while talking about wrestling? Like, I see a lot of streamers doing it, like a lot of the wrestling-based streamers. Like, I follow like Bullfrog. Like, I think he's probably the main one that, like, whenever there's Twitch drops, he's usually the one that I'm watching. That's what you do. Fair enough. Hell yeah. Like, now I know that, hey, if I need to do something else on my phone, I can just load this up on the computer. This is because before recently, I didn't even know this was possible to play this on the computer. I will probably make mistakes because, talking at the same time and, whoa. So, yeah, but for the record, like I said, spoiler alerts for anybody that doesn't want anything spoiled for NXT Vengeance Day, because I will be bringing up some stuff. It is in the books. Of course, we're on the road to Elimination Chamber now in Australia. Of course, I think in the other spectrum, what is it? What is the next AEW pay-per-view? I want to say, let's see. Upcoming. Okay, Revolution. I wasn't for sure. Because I know we just had Full Gear and World's End not too long ago, but I was all like, gosh darn it, what was the next one? Like, so yeah, we're gonna have that as well. But yeah, Revolution. Yeah, I was drawing a blank. So I know their pay-per-views are a little bit more scarce, whereas WWE will pump one out every month, which is fine because they have a subscription-based method on Peacock. So that was always one thing that was rough back in like the mid-2000s. Was when they didn't have a subscription base, and they would do like 2 pay-per-views a month, and they'd both be like $50 a pop, and then I'd be like, I can't afford all this. What? And so I gotta pick and choose which ones I want to watch, and it's always rough. I used to go back and forth between I don't even know if we actually do get 10% more currency, but I still do it anyway. I make it a challenge to only play the special event of the month or the week, so. Elimination Chamber is one of my favorite anyway, so this is perfect. I love the Elimination Chamber. Of course, that is the next event. It's all like, so it's going to be interesting in Australia. That's right. In Australia. It's all like home of Rhea Ripley, Grayson Waller, I want to say Bronson Reed as well. Sometimes, yeah, so sometimes you just forget, because everything's just so world and this is just like the start of WWE doing a lot of international events now. They have, I believe, Backlash in France this year. It was either in France or Germany or something like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see how all this plays out. So, but yeah, we had quite the event today. Of course, once again, spoiler alerts, plug your ears if you don't want to hear what's coming up next. Trick Williams, biggest night of his career. 2 matches, the Dusty Club Tag Team Classic Finals with his boy Carmelo Hayes. And then the NXT World title ended up going 0-2. It's all like, my boy Trick Williams coming up short. So what could have been one of the best moments of his career turned into be the worst time of his career, losing both matches. And not only that, after the match, getting betrayed by his bud. It's all like, we all knew it was going to happen. I don't think that's a shock to anybody. It was just a matter of when. I think we've all seen wrestling long enough to know it was going to happen. Speaking of, I'm about to play him in the game here. It's all like, how dare you, Carmelo? How dare you? He was there when you won your world title. It's all like, he was right there. I was there. Just broke everybody's heart. Broke everybody's gosh darn heart. My goodness. But 3 titles were on the line tonight. Once again, plug your ears. 3 titles on the line. We had the North American title, the NXT Women's Championship, the NXT World Championship. All 3 titles successfully defended tonight. Of course, one of them was altered. So, I cannot stress this enough. Spoiler alerts, plug your ears. It's all like, if you don't want to listen to this next part, of course, Obafemi defeating Dragon Lee was not a surprise to me. Dude just won the title. Dude's going to be legit. It's all like, I love Dragon Lee, don't get me wrong, but freaking Obafemi is a beast. And I knew that didn't surprise me. Trick, I thought may have had a chance to actually do it, but they didn't pull the trigger on that one. However, the big event was of course, Roxanne Perez versus Lyra Valkyria, but it eventually turned into a triple threat match. That's right. In the midst of the match, Lola Vice cashing in her Breakouts contract to turn that into a triple threat match. It would eventually backfire on her, as she would be the one to take the pin. Lyra Valkyria successfully defends the title. So Vengeance Day was not a good day for the challengers. Great day for the champions. It's all like, as all 3 champions that had their titles on the line, it's all like, managed to successfully defend it. We had 3 non-title matchups. Of course, the Dusty Rhodes Classic, which had Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin etching their names in history as the Dusty Rhodes Classic tag team winners there. So they will also eventually get a shot at the NXT Tag Team Champions. Of course, Braun Breaker, recently seen in the Royal Rumble and possibly deciding whether he wants to go to Raw or SmackDown. So it sounds like he's going to get promoted up to the main roster as well. More than likely going to be a big deal. And for a big guy, can move like a lightning bolt. Like, if you haven't actually seen Braun Breaker run in that ring, dude's fast. Like, you could say what you want about his character. If you like him, you hate him, he's overpushed, and all that fun stuff. Dude's fast. For a big muscly dude, the dude runs well in that damn ring. So, he's definitely going to be a huge deal in WWE to come. That's just the way it's going to be, whether you like it or not. Braun Breaker is the deal. I like his chemistry with Corbin. Well, I never thought I'd say that, because, Baron Corbin is Baron Corbin. I mean, I don't hate him, but I don't, like him either. But it's all like, of course, they are now the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic winners, of course. who had Dijak versus the recently reformed Joe Gacy in a no disqualifications match. So like Dijak getting the victory, but Joe Gacy proving that you just can't. Him just laying knocked out with a smile on his face. So like, it just works. So like a lot different from the Schism, of course. Now that the Grizzled Young Vets are in TNA now, so like they had to do it. So they had to reform Joe Gacy, and of course the last non-title matchup had the family of Channing Stacks Lorenzo, Ariana Rizzo, and of course Tony D'Angelo. Of course, Stacks and D'Angelo, the tag team champions, had a six-person attack match against Out of the Mud. It's all like of Bronco Nima and Lucien Price, along with Jada Parker. Of course, the family getting a victory there, which surprised me because I thought because usually in non-title matchups, the champions are always at the disadvantage because it's usually the challengers that win in non-title matchups that set up for the title match, but not this time. And of course, I can sort of see. I've always been a fan of the tag team wrestling art, which is something that I felt for a large majority of the 2010s era got dissipated and disrespected for the longest time, is now sort of finally getting a renaissance here, as we're seeing a lot more tag teams being built in the WWE and in AEW, of course, and all that fun stuff. So it's nice to see we're seeing even like the female tag teams being created in the WWE now a lot more, to sort of expand that. So of course Naomi coming back is always a fun thing. So like her Jordan Grace of TNA coming in the Royal Rumble, the second time a TNA superstar's appeared in the Royal Rumble. Both times that said person was the champion. So that was huge. It's just a fun time. I think we can agree. It's a fun time to be a wrestling fan right now. Very, very fun time to be a wrestling fan. And, there's just so many options out there, and it's hard to not like the people that are just like, oh, I just watch this and watch that, and if you watch that, you're stupid because it sucks. You should just watch the tribalism corner of the wrestling. They're just missing out on so much. They're just missing out on so much because it's just so much fun to be a wrestling fan. It's okay to have a favorite, but if you're not watching everything and you're not enjoying everything, you're not a wrestling fan. All right? Because there's just so much going on right now. AEW, I think did hit a little bit of a lull, but still fun. Like they're still doing their thing. Of course, they had a lot of controversy over the last couple of times. Of course, the CM Punk incident in the media scrum took them a while to come from that, and then of course we've had more allegations, all that of against Chris Jericho. So like there was, of course, the rumors of the Young Bucks acting childish, but they turned it into a gimmick. They're doing, and you know, so they're rolling with it. So they're sort of doing that. They, you know, it is what it is. But every company's got their problems. Of course, former WWE personnel definitely have their problems right now, but it's still a fun time to be a wrestling fan. Of course, right now on TV, you've got the "We Want Rocky, We Want Cody" movements there. I'm fine with seeing how this plays out, and we knew that this Rock Roman thing was going to happen, so we just got to see how it plays out. Let's not jump the gun on anything right now. Let's see how this all plays out. Cody can still finish the story. We don't know. Let's let the process work. Let's see. All right? Let's just see how it plays out. Let's see how this works. It can work. Let's just see it. It's all like, of course, I want to thank everybody so far for tuning in this spontaneous stream. Of course, I'm doing this on 2 separate channels, on 2 separate platforms. Usually, wrestling content is done on the Bay Podcast channel, but I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do this on my gaming channel or the wrestling channel, so I'm just doing it on everything right now. So feel free to follow and subscribe on both channels. On the Twitch format, I'm on twitch.tv/The Level Up Gamer, which you're probably watching right now. Once again, thank you for the follow, Thigh Lord. I appreciate that so gosh darn much, and I'm glad that I did this to interact with other wrestling fans. So I've been itching to pull the trigger on this. I've been itching to pull the V trigger on this for a while here, and I just never did it. Like I do wrestling on that, so I was all like, eventually I just got to sit down and I just got to do it. I just got to get the ball rolling, see how it goes, see how this rolls, because usually this is my gaming channel. But I'm also on twitch.tv/The Bay Podcast right now as well. So 2 Twitch channels simultaneously, two YouTube channels simultaneously, because I'm restreaming the hell out of this. It's all like, because I'm also on youtube.com/@the-level-up-gamer, twitch.tv @the-level-up-gamer. I'm also at youtube.com/@the Bay Podcast and twitch.tv /The Bay Podcast there. So the Bay Podcast, we do usually a show on Tuesdays around 10:30 Eastern, between 10:30 Eastern and 11, somewhere around there. We go for about an hour or so on Tuesday nights. So that's why I sort of wanted to do this, maybe to expand the content a little bit there. But I wanted the first one to also be on my channel as well, because I don't know. There was just something about I wanted to let people on because I got more followers on my personal channel, and I wanted to let them know, hey, I might be doing more stuff on this channel. Make sure to head over there and follow so you don't miss anything, So it was like one of those things. I better actually pay attention. I think the game's playing by itself here. It's all like, and of course, Thylord99. Fellow WWEite here. Gotta love it. This is, I'm gonna because I neglected this round. I'm just gonna take the L on this one here. Of course, I could use free bouts for watching, all that fun stuff there. So we'll have to make sure to do that. And like I said, I was gonna do this anyway. So I figured, you know what? I mean, I could have been, just laying down, winding down. It's all like playing on my phone, but I was all like, you know what? Let's just do something here. Let's just do something content productive and see what happens here. It's all like, see what happens. Let's break the mold. And because of that, we've got Thylord as our new friend. It's all like, as our new friend. So heck yeah. It's all like, heck yeah. It's all like, I don't know. Hopefully we can run into some other wrestling fans out there, as I'll try and make this a little bit more consistent. Maybe maybe it's like one of them things where, as long as I don't have to work in the morning the next day, maybe do something along the lines of maybe do my regular gaming content in like the days like I usually do, and then save like the nighter times for wrestling talk and stuff like that. Maybe go after Raws, go after, NXT we can't because I do the Bay Podcast, but maybe go after Dynamites, maybe go after and maybe discuss the shows, all that fun stuff. We'll see how this goes. And if this does go somewhere, Thylord can say, but gosh darn it, I was here when the wrestling talk started. We appreciate you for that. We appreciate you. of course. I did. I didn't X out of the game yet. You might not see it on the stream. Um, because I did. Because apparently when I Alt Tab out of it, it like it Alt Tabs out of it. Like you don't see it on there. So, it'll pop up again once I get back in there. For sure. So it's all like for sure. But yeah, everybody, a fun night of wrestling. It's all like we got to watch a little NXT, and NXT starting to follow. Hell yeah. Number 99. Yo man, yeah, here we go. Let me I got you. Number 99. Hell yeah. Let me follow you back on I am now following number 99 on Supercard. So we'll get the game back up shortly here. There we go. So that way, boom! I wasn't doing anything, I promise. It's all like you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss any of my passive grinding. It's all like there's also, because this game luckily is easy to do via restream. Let's see here. I want to see if I can access restream chat on my phone, because that's going to be a huge thing for future. Because one thing about doing this is it's easy to keep track of chat while just fiddling around with that. That's nothing. It's just a little. But if I'm playing like a full screen game, this could pose a little bit of a problem. Of course, I appreciate the follow on my Twitch channel there. I believe, hopefully it doesn't kick me out of or you lose that on there. But we've got follower, I believe, number 334, give or take. I don't know. I'll have to check. I don't even know how many followers I got. It's all like, I guess it's just something I don't keep track of. I just keep track of people that are here. People that are like, just people that are here. Just here to chat with. I don't believe in quantity, I believe in quality, and I got the quality. Gosh darn it. We've got the quality, gosh darn it. And I appreciate all of you. It's all like they used to tell me. I don't know. But I appreciate. I wasn't for sure, because like I said, I didn't advertise this. I didn't say, hey, I was going on. I didn't do any of that. I just clicked a button, and here we are. Like, we're live. I will say, because I know this was answered. I have been enjoying Toni Storm though as well. Timeless Toni Storm has been so fun. So, and I do look forward to and her versus Deonna Purrazzo, I expect to be an excellent match. So, like, for the AEW Women's World Championship. I believe there's let's take a look see at the card really fast here. AEW Revolution will be the next AEW pay-per-view, March 3rd on 2024, of course. As of now, Sting and Darby Allin are facing, to be determined or to be announced, more than likely the Young Bucks. And apparently that was supposed to be Sting's retirement match. Now there's maybe some indication that he might go into All In. We got Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong for the International Championship. Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page or Swerve Strickland for the World Championship, which Joe's having a good run. And, of course, Purrazzo versus Storm. Should be a fun little affair there. We'll see how that goes. For sure, I do love team. Like I said, I usually use team domination to get to build up the matches of the cards that I combine. Like, everybody's all like, why do you have this low card? I just haven't leveled them up yet. I'm mostly using them to get the matches leveled up, so that way I can combine them at full strength. So I usually use two combined potential people to throw in there to help build up that. I'll also use the wild aspect. WWE Supercard, if you haven't played it, very fun. Point and click, very easy to do during your idle times as well. So all that fun stuff. But match of the night is tough because I will give the main event the match of the night. Ilya Dragunov versus Trick Williams. Even though Trick's second match of the night. So, like, definitely I got some Cola Zero. I don't know about branding, so I better be careful. I got some Cola Zero. That's all you need to know. I'm going to put it in my fridge. Luckily, I got a refrigerator, like, literally right next to me here. So if you see me doing this, that's just me putting it in the refrigerator. One thing I will say about, and I could be in the minority here. One thing I will say about WWE Supercard is it's annoying when in PvP, I totally get it. PvP, I totally get it. But I think it's annoying when you're in solo mode, like some sort of solo aspect, that they still have a timer of, like, when you gotta play something. Like, if you're playing by yourself, like, there should be no timer. Like, especially in Money in the Bank mode, they should eliminate the timer in Money in the Bank mode. I don't know if anybody else agrees with me on that one here. There's just so much like, I feel like I always have to be rushed into, okay, statistics. What should I play? What should I go up against? Like, I feel like I'm always rushed, and I don't like it. I don't like being rushed. We're actually gonna watch one of these together here. It's all like, well, I get a free bout, but of course, it's all like, this is wrestling talk. It's all like, so, but yeah, if you got any wrestling questions, or it's all like, but to get a definitive answer right now, WWE male Cody Rhodes star, female Rhea Ripley, without a doubt. I guess I never answered the female portion of WWE, but I love Rhea Ripley. She's the best right now. Cody Rhodes got to be my favorite. Just I don't know. It's just something about Cody that you just got to love. For sure. Next, in AEW female Toni Storm right now. I love her gimmick. I love everything about her. Right now, I think she just hit it. As far as the males, you know, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. But because I'm loving I'll always love Bryan Danielson. I always love, but I gotta go with Mox right now. I gotta go with Mox. You know, there's like, so I think that's probably that. Of course, we've got Raw tomorrow going on as well, so maybe we'll get some more clarification on Cody Rhodes and his WrestleMania status. Of course, we got to get the picture set up for Elimination Chamber as well, because as of now, we don't have any Elimination Chamber matches. Of course, we've got the situations where, we got a lot of NXT people coming up to Raw and SmackDown right now, which usually doesn't happen until the day after WrestleMania. It's usually been the symbolic bring up days. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who all comes up. Looks like we're going to get people like Elektra Lopez on SmackDown. Looks like Braun Breaker might go to SmackDown as well, but that hasn't been confirmed. Carmelo Hayes is definitely going to SmackDown. Of course, recently re-signed Andrade on Raw. Recently re-signed Naomi on SmackDown. So I think Braun Breaker comes to Raw. They even things out. Chase you. But, man, we'll see what happens. See what happens. You just never know. You just never know. You just never know. You never know what's going to happen. Meanwhile, AEW, I messed up. So I'm going to have to see the results. For some reason, the recording for Collision did not happen. So I'm going to miss... I don't know if there's a way to rewatch it on like maybe an app or something. I don't know. But I'm going to have to either just find out the results of Collision or find a way to rewatch it for sure. So that might be the only thing that I miss from last week, or from yesterday's, I should say. Yesterday's Collision. So, like I said, I'm going to try and get a groove going. As we get more of a dialect, hopefully get more people to talk to as well in the wrestling. Right now, it's all like the big question is are you for The Rock versus Roman, or did you want Cody versus Roman? Because that seems to be the biggest, I guess you could say, controversy right now. Big controversy. Like, which one is it? Is it gonna be? And it seems like it's like a hard split too. Like, I prefer Cody versus Reigns. If given the choice, nothing against The Rock, but I've sort of been anti part-time. This has been an ongoing discussion that I've been through. Like, nothing against The Rock. Even Roman is considered part-time in my book. I don't like when part-timers come in and get all the reward and benefits that full-timers should get. Like, full-timers should be treated way much better. I never feel like they should take a sidetrack to part-timers. So that's my only merit. I get it, like, The Rock is The Rock. I get it. And I'll always have a special place in my heart for The Rock. But at the expense of Cody Rhodes, at the expense of, like, they could have did this at SummerSlam. They could have did this at the Royal Rumble. There's other moments for this match to have happened. Like, WrestleMania, I get is big, but it's not the only event anymore. I consider WWE has 5 big events now. I've included Money in the Bank as a big event in the world of the WWE. This does not have to happen at WrestleMania necessarily. This could have happened somewhere else, so of course some people will disagree. Some people will, which is fine. I'm not saying that, did I accidentally? I did not mean to click that. I did not realize I clicked that. I did not mean to click that. Oops. I accidentally used my super move, and I did not mean to do that. So, whoops. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. What happens for sure. It's all like, and oh yeah, I forgot to do something here. New comments will do. Okay, so the next time a new comment happens, I'll see if this works. This works. This will make things so much easier. Because I plan on doing restreaming on my Level Up Gamer account on both YouTube. I mean, because why? I kept doing it strictly for Twitch, and I'm thinking, why am I limiting myself to just one platform? I'm not exclusively signed. I'm trying to figure out how to attach it to Kick. I have not figured it out yet. I might even try a different platform as well. Like, why am I excluding myself to just one? Like, I'm not getting an exclusive payment contract or anything there. So why am I allowing myself to just why am I just streaming on one site? You know, so I'm gonna definitely be utilizing both YouTube and Twitch at least, and we'll go from there. I do want to expand these wrestling podcasts as well. Maybe do a lot of double duty. Like I said, the main goal, this is sort of a beta test run right here. So the fact that I got a new follower on this is amazing. Because I wasn't expecting that. Of course, Mike, I appreciate you. Hopefully your wrist gets better as well. So we're rooting for you there. Randy Orton, hell yeah. Greatest. So good to see him come back. So good to see him come back. Of course, my cards, everybody. I love Kairi Sane so much. I'll say it. I love her so much. She's so awesome. It's all like, she is so amazing. It's all like, I've got no shame. It's all like, she's awesome and I don't care who knows it. Oops. No, I don't want the classic view. I want this view. I want the main view. I want everything. Of course, I did fortify my Triple H here. Triple H is the game. That's the only thing. And the other ones, it tells me, like, hey, this person, you know, has that much to go. For the fortifying, they don't tell you, okay, this person is now officially enhanced. I usually, for the most part, use the dust. Of course, I'm glad for those that also might want to try and do some of the tag team event. It's all like, I don't have the best cards, but I got decent cards. Like, I'm just now starting to restart the grind. Of course, in this game, if you take a month off, you're already behind, which I am. Of course, Jinxie's in my faction. The first time I've created a faction, I'm hoping to eventually get enough, at least 10, to not only do the at least 8 for the team events, but I want at least 10 to have a full battleground team, hopefully. So, yay. So hopefully this wrestling talk and playing WWE Supercard in the background, we can get some new friends to play with. Maybe some new faction members as well. Of course, that. All right. We do have another fortification to do here. They're going to give us a choice. They're going to give us a choice here. Because I am going to fortify it. Now we can do inspire or we can do defend. I'm going to do defend. I'm going to get some defense on this one here. So that way I got some added protection just in case something bad happens. I don't like wasting training cards here, so we do this a little slower just to make sure. Actually, in this case, might as well select them all. I don't think this is gonna. Yeah, I was about to say that's not gonna. It's not gonna do squat. If you are new here, let me know. If you hopefully you watch wrestling. Let me know what brands you watch. Let me know what else you know, so we can talk. If you watch AEW and WWE, we have a fighting chance of having some quality conversations. Otherwise, I am not a master in the indies as well. I mean, I know indie wrestlers. I've seen them. I've watched isolated events, but my knowledge base is still not quite where it should be at as far as indie wrestling. Of course, if you want to talk about tonight's events, NXT Vengeance Day did take place live in Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee, I believe. Of course, had I believe 6 matches in total, 3 title matches, 3 non-title matches. So that was interesting, and of course we had Mike saying hey. So like we had our friend Aaron pop in as well on the YouTube page as well. So I appreciate the YouTube page getting some love. Soybean, as his YouTube name is. Of course, Thylord99. It's all like coming in, saying hey, giving us some quality conversation here. Love it. It's all like that's my main goal is to make more wrestling related friends to discuss wrestling with them and get different opinions and different viewpoints, all that fun stuff. I do look forward as I get more of my unidentified cola. It's like you'll never know until they sponsor. If they want to sponsor me, then you got it, pal. It's all like you got it. Until they sponsor me, they get squat. Though, I don't think you should be able to tell what it is. It's all like, it's not that hard. But I still like pouring it in my solo cup. This was, once again, an unannounced stream. For the most part. So, the fact that I got a couple of people coming in shows you're paying attention. And anybody on my Discord would be like, wait, why does it say he's on both that? And let's do a survivor mode. Wait, what's our daily tasks? Play a game of Survivor. Let's do a Survivor. This will be my first on-stream Survivor mode. I'm not a pro at this game whatsoever. So if you come to get any tips or tricks on this game from me, no. I am by no means a master at this game. As a matter of fact, you'll probably see how not good at this game I actually am, and how flawed I am at this game. For sure. Speaking of, due to the results of NXT, of course, Chase U looks like been saved. Come on, Chase University. We're rooting for our collegiate colleagues there in Chase U. So, ooh. First of all, we're not going to start off with a pairing. So this is already a bad start in the world of the Survivor. Now I got to try and figure out, like, I don't necessarily give up the weakest one. And the reason why is more than likely they're going to give me a weak one. But I do like to keep at least a tag team. I'm gonna get rid of you. Hope, give me. You give me an LA Knight. I don't. That's not gonna give me a pairing. Um. All right, we'll start off with this. Oh, this is a tag team. Actually, we'll go this route then. I think this is the better tag team pairing as far as that's concerned. Like, this is going to be a bad debut in survival mode right here. Like, this is not going to be good. And I just messed up already because if the last match is a tag team match, I am boned. I am boned. Unless, yeah, I already lost. I don't even need to know. Okay, so I lost the first round. You get 3 losses. I've already lost one. I'm 0-1, and I'm not going to get a pro card for the next round. So this is already one of the worst starts you could have in Survivor. Not only do you lose the first round, but you don't get a pro card for the next round. So this is not good. Not good. However, of course, Roxanne Perez having a huge beef. Not getting her one-on-one chance at Lyra Valkyria because it was turned into a triple threat match by Lola Vice, who was the breakout champion star. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna do that. I hate to do it. I'm gonna give up Rey. I'm gonna give up Rey Mysterio. I'm gonna give up Rey. And we'll just, no, you know what? I'm not going to give up Rey. Not going to do it. I'm going to give up Bronson Reed. And I'll keep that as a tag team. Undertaker and Rey will be my tag team. And I'm going to give up Bronson. So, we'll see how this goes. Bronson Reed. And I just get another Bronson Reed, so great. See, power and charisma. I've got this. So, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. I lost. All right, come on. We got to salvage this. Damn it, he had an Undertaker. I'm going to lose 2 in a row. This is a horrible... I usually do so much better. We're literally getting off to the worst start I've ever gotten off to in Survivor. Jeez. Thank God. I think for the most part, a lot of people have left. So like I said, this is sort of like a beta test today because I wanted not only tried this on Restream to get all the semantics worked out. But now I can actually at least pro my LA Knight. As we're in the Crucible district here. But now I can, and I do want to have wrestling streams like this here too. So this was sort of an unplanned thing going on here. I might do one tomorrow after Raw now. I got to work for the most part in the afternoon, so I'll be a little behind. I should be caught up by the time Raw is concerned. So hopefully we can do some Raw here. Oops. Oh, I blocked my chat. I accidentally hit the thing. Can I join your team? Absolutely. Absolutely. Give me a second here. We'll do this. This is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this while doing yeah, absolutely. It's all Bino, how we doing today, by the way? It's all I take it you're a wrestling fan. It's all and I am nowhere near as good as this game as probably some of you are. I did not. Jeez, whoops. Oh, thank God. It picked the 2 that, I was looking at that, and the game, I ran out of time, so I didn't pick my cards, and it automatically picked the cards for me. This is literally the worst start in Survivor. I'm about to get an early elimination anyway. Big fan, man. Had a great day. Thank you. I've had a great day as well. I'm glad you're a big fan. Hell yeah. I take it you saw. I don't know. I don't know what companies you usually watch. I go between AEW, WWE. I've even started rewatching TNA lately as well. Of course, in the WWE world, we just had Vengeance Day. I don't know if you watched that and had a good thing. After that, I'll show you everything that you need to know. Of course, if you want to follow me, the Level Up Gamer on Supercard, for real. Oh, come on, give me the tiebreaker. Thank God I won on a technicality. Jeez. I mean, I don't know why I'm happy. Like, this is just prolonging the misery because I don't have a good. This is not good. I'm like boned. Like, I got off to a horrible start. And now I got to give up my Rey Mysterio because, you know. But I'm a big fan as well. Of course, you know, like I said, Vengeance Day, not a bad watch. I actually enjoyed NXT Vengeance Day. If you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, because I will mention a couple of things about it for sure now and then. But hell yeah, Bino 1780, and oh yeah. But I'm at the Level Up Gamer on Supercard. I believe Level Up Gaming is my faction. I just created. I got 2 people in it right now. Obviously, I just created it not too long ago, so it's new, and of course everybody starts. It's me and another follower. Damn, I've got 2 possibilities. So yeah, definitely. We're looking for more members for sure. I'm hoping to. I don't know about this team event, but hopefully by the next team event, I got at least 8 people. I got at least 8 people, so we can at least participate in those events. Hell yeah, I finally lost. It's all like we finally did it. Sent a request. Hell yeah. Let me consider it done. Let's get out of that. Yeah, all right. Boom. There you go, buddy. Welcome to the team. Like I said, hey, if you got anybody else that wants to throw their name in the hat, boom. Hell yeah. It's all like, I think we need at least 8. If we can have at least 8 people by the time the team event starts, that'd be amazing. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Right now, I just want 8 people. It's all like, I initially set my required rarity to none. If we can get at least Noir or higher, that's fine. But I'm flexible. I'm flexible for people that, mostly for followers and everything there, so we can just, help grow together, help do all that. So, you know what? Your friend, send an invite for sure. Send an invite. I'm pretty flexible. I'm not too authoritative over that or picky. I'm here to. I will participate, and I hope that the people that join do participate. But at the same time, mostly here to just have fun. Mostly here to just grow our cards, grow our decks, have fun, have conversations, all that fun stuff. We're just here to be buds, just having fun, talking about wrestling, talking about all that. Of course, this is going to be a shorter stream today, but hopefully I can have more. This was unplanned. all that fun stuff. And this is just a nice little game that I can play in the background while we talk about this stuff. It's one of the reasons why it's just a nice little game to have in the background. To just have fun with while we talk about wrestling. And this is not an official thing. This was more of a beta test of streams. So we'll get more organized as streams go on. I just haven't decided what channels I'm gonna do this on or all that, or because if I do it on my Level Up Gaming channel, it's gonna be like maybe more later nights wrestling, during the day game. It's gonna be all over the place. So, also, would you mind if I had Officer or General for 1 minute? So yeah, not a problem. Oh, can officers do it too? Obviously, I just started a ring domination game, so give me a second. Wait, can officers invite? I've never actually led a faction before. Like, I literally created this, and this is the first time I've ever done anything along those lines. I think officers can, not sure. If not, I'll just make you a general. I don't care. We can make you a general for a second there. And then, actually, out of curiosity, we'll try officer first, but I don't know if officers can or not. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. Officer. Get this AJ. I like to use ring domination as a way to build up matches, though, as well. So this is going to be interesting. After this ring domination game, though, we'll be able to give you a little bit of a promotion here. Obviously, I can't do it during the round, but luckily, ring domination is fast, and boom. Even though I'm going to lose this match, I'm going to win the overall board, which I'm fine winning 5-4. That's fine with me. It's fine with me. Hey, all right. We still don't know what card this is, but we got another piece. I like finding them early on. I have noticed that they like to connect the pieces together like that. All right, let's see here. Whoops. I don't know why I went to the daily quests. Actually, just out of curiosity, we'll see if Officer can do it first. This is just for science right here. Let me know if you can do it. Otherwise, I'm going to promote you. 15 followers. Nice. You know what? I'll make sure. Look at that. I followed you. You got 16 followers now. Eddie Guerrero, my boy. The GOAT. It's all like, man, there were so many discussions we had about if Eddie was still alive today. How, like we're talking about multi-time champion. We're talking about guy training the next generation of superstars. Guy that's, road agent backstage, all that fun stuff. Dude would have been even more of a GOAT than he already is. Damn it, that's a tragedy. Officer, don't work. We did it for science. Do your thing. Do your thing, Bano. Invite your friend. You know what? For the hell of it, I'll keep you at General. I don't care. And don't let the no activity scare anybody. Like I said, this is a new faction, like literally created not too long ago. So we haven't even done anything yet because I literally just created it. So Jinxie. We love thanks, man. I have an extra player, but he just downloaded the game. You know what? Yeah, he just downloaded it, so brand new. You know what? I look forward to helping this person build the deck. We could do it together. I'm always a fan of helping people out when I can. Like I said, by no means am I a master at this game. It's all like, but you know. So I for tips and tricks, no, but I've got no problems helping people out for sure. Welcome back, Thylord. Welcome back. It's all like we already got another Bino 1780. It's all like also a massive fan. It's all like of wrestling. It's all like as we're going on a little bit longer here. It's all like I said, this is sort of like the debut. I didn't really have a plan going into this episode. Just talking about a little bit of Vengeance Day and all that fun stuff. And then we're seeing how it goes. Like I said, I made no announcements. This was a spur of the moment thing. This is just something that I did. It's all like Pookie Bear. I love it. Hell yeah. Ethan as well. Okay, well, you had a couple of friends ready to go. Damn! It's all like, look at Mr. Popular over there. Mr. and or Mrs. and or, I don't know. It's all like, I shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. But Ethan and Pookie Bear 04. I take it Pookie Bear is the one you were talking about, just downloaded the game. Hell yeah. So like, starting off with the Pantheon, we're gonna help Pookie. We're gonna get Pookie up. We're gonna get Pookie up. We got this. Looked at my top 8. Fair enough. Yes. I look at it, and one thing I like about Supercard is, though, obviously, if you pay, you get a little bit more of a head start, but I gotta say that this ain't the worst free-to-play game ever. It's very doable. There's grinding involved. Don't get me wrong, but I like that. At least for me, I do get the battle passes. You know, it's just one of them things where I'll get the battle passes, but I don't really pay a lot in this game other than the battle pass. Just for the hell of it. But yet, you can still, for the most part, because there's a lot of games where, you know, you gotta pay to survive in a lot of those, a lot of mobile games and all that fun stuff. This game is very generous with free to play. Like, there's a nice little balance. Yes, your top 8 is all free to play. So yeah. Got 6, but we dropped to detention. I'll try to... No, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not picky. Like, it's one of them things where we're just here to play, make friends, play games, all that fun stuff. And hopefully, you know, hopefully friendships are developed. Like, obviously, if somebody's completely inactive and everything, then eventually we might have to deal with that bridge when it gets here. But I'm not too strict. Like, as far as, like, oh no, I don't have good cards. Who cares? Who cares if you don't have good cards? That's what being a part of a team is all about. We'll help you get better cards. Thank you for the follow, Dino. Thank you for the follow. By any means, if anybody wants to join this faction, it's all like, by any means, it's all like, I will definitely enjoy. I know I have it technically set for, I think, private or whatever, so invites do have to be sent. Mostly because I would much rather have like followers and follower friends to join, like keep this like just, you know, trying all that fun stuff. But I'm not too picky. Of course, I got my buddies there. Number 99, all the Dark Order. Hell yeah, join the Dark Order. Come on now, raise it up. Thylord, I know you did it too. I know you did it too because I think that we have a lot in common here. I'm starting to get that vibe. I know when the Dark Order first came out that you went to the darkorder.com and filled out the stuff. I know you did because I know I did as well. So so technically I'm a member of the Dark Order. So like I filled out the application just for the hell. The only thing I won't do is Team Battleground on alt as I focus on your main. That's fine. I mean, I do want to do Team Battleground as well. We'll deal with that bridge when it gets there. I guess for now you can join. Just don't join the Team Battleground. I don't know too much. Honestly, I don't know too much about Stomping Ground. I don't think I've ever been in a faction that actually played the Stomping Ground. Team Battleground I did a lot in other factions that I was in, but I don't think I ever did Stomping Ground, so that's something that actually I don't know too much about. Something that we'll have to do. But I do want to have a Team Battleground. At the end of the day, since it's an alt account, I won't feel as guilty if we have to kick you for another person that might want to, for sure. But that's something we'll have to. Right now, I got 6 out of 20, so I'm 2 away from being able to participate in the next team event. So it's all like hell yeah. If needed, hell yeah. Stomping Ground is a hell of a grind. Okay. I've never did Stomping Ground, so that would be an experience for me too. Team Battleground, I've done a hell of a lot, and I don't mind it. I know it sometimes can get a little iffy, as far as sometimes you can get paired with a team that's just way overpowered. But luckily sometimes you get them where they don't charge up their cards, and you can, so hell yeah, Ethan. Get that Nor. Could you add AJ99? I'm sure I could. I don't think I've ever actually sent out an invite before. Like I said, I'm new to this as far as running a faction. I guess I could just search. Right? Search players. Yeah, there we go. Assuming that's it. I think that's it, right? That's you? Either way, I sent it out. So hopefully we're good. How about that? Hopefully we're good. Whoops. I just realized that my microphone volume was way down. So I don't know if you guys were. I think I saw something on the chat. I know that there was something about that where I couldn't be heard or something like that. I just realized that my microphone volume was way down. So, yikes. Okay, okay, that's not you. Can I uninvite? Oh, geez. Oh, well. That's the only one that pops up. I messaged you. Okay, even better. Turn up your Steam. Okay, I thought I saw something along those lines. So, I knew I wasn't crazy. I wonder why I typed it in. I wonder why yours didn't pop up. Hell yeah, Trish Stratus. You gotta love it. You gotta love Trish. I thought it was weird because I was like, man, this person doesn't like your alt account doesn't have anything. Like it's a level 1. That doesn't seem even for an alt account. That didn't seem right. That didn't seem right. That didn't seem right at all. Look at that. So like we already got so many friends. So many wrestling friends. So many wrestling friends. Let me get my faster gym workout. Hell yeah. We got our conditioning going. Let me tell you. We got our conditioning. It's all like we're going to have the keenest shaped people ever. Look at that. Performance center. It's all like we've got our 33. Yeah, this is also a guy we're building up our match set in ring domination. So ring domination for the I don't know about anybody else, but ring domination is my favorite version of this of their weekly events. Because I know that they got like War Games, they got like Last Man Standing, they've got Road to Glory, Code Breaker. Code Breaker is fun though too. I do enjoy a good Code Breaker, but Ring Domination is my favorite, for sure. So nice little WWE Supercard tidbit there. I do enjoy me some that. I know we've got. I've never did. Oh, People's Champion Challenge. That was all right. That one's all right. I think it's different now because I remember in the old days, it used to be just you won a match and you got a point, or you could choose like almost like Road to Glory. There was like 1, a 5, and a 10, or a 2, a 5, and a 10. I can't remember what the thing was. And if you wrestled, you got that many points. And that was now it's all like you gotta find the card, beat it, and then all that fun stuff. So we got People's Champion Challenge next. Then we'll have Giants. Giants is all right. It's more of a passive one for me. Last Man Standing is probably and it's not because of anything else, but the fact that I hate the damn objects that they throw at you. So Last Man Standing gives me the biggest headaches because sometimes I get too greedy and I won't bank my points, and I'll regret it because then you get hit with the like the object, and I'm all like, and then you're out of shield, you're out of that, like, so it gives me the most headache. Last Man Standing gives me the most headache. Code breakers are fun. I do love code breakers. For sure. The only reason I accidentally tabbed out, my bad. Whoops. The only reason I like Ring Domination is because I like to have like the ones that I can combine. And then I'll throw them in there because it helps build up the matches faster, so I can pro them and get like the good pro, the gold pro. So I enjoy that's one of the reasons I wish they would have women's Ring Domination so I can do it for them too. Otherwise, I know Royal Rumble's also a good tool to help build up that kind of stuff as well. You get top 500 every time. Very nice. I think actually I might have the card of the best I've ever done in anything. I can't remember. I want to say it was I don't know if it was a Code Breaker or a Last Man Standing. Whoops. Let me see here. I'm going to show you the card that I feel like I've done the best in. If I see it, I will let you know. It's a Johnny Gargano one. I can't remember what rank it is. Actually, it might have been... It was a long time ago. So I might not even... Yeah. I think this was... No, that's not it. I did better. There's another card that I did better in. I think there was a Sami Zayn card that I did really good in. I just can't... I might not have it anymore because it was just so long ago. I usually... I have trouble with the event because it seems like I'll grind, I'll go to sleep, and I'll wake up, and I'm already like I could be at like the top 1,000. I go to sleep, I'm at 20,000. I'm all like, damn, why did I sleep? Then of course sometimes work gets involved, and I can't grind while I'm at work and all that, and there's just so many obstacles where I just get hit. And I fall behind. You don't sleep during... You know what? You can't sleep during those stuff, man. You can't. Sometimes I'll just do it until I literally pass out. And then I wake up and be like, damn it, I fell asleep. So, you use Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble's a good tool. Royal Rumble's a great tool for that. Royal Rumble's a great tool for that. It really is. This game's so... I love this game because, it's just so easy to do while I'm doing other things. And it's something that I can... Boom, boom, okay. Boop, boop, boop. Because, I can just do that. And because this is the first time I'm doing it on a computer. Usually I'm doing it on this thing right here. It's all so... Caffeine is a tour's bestie. That's fair. That's fair. There was a time when I was pumped full of caffeine. It's all most people would have what? Your body's 90% water. Mine was 90% soda, which is a huge caffeine boost. It's all so... But code breakers are always so fun because it's one of the few things that actually makes me use my brain. It's all because you got to figure it out, and a part of me likes to be challenged like that. Be like, okay, let me do this, let me do that. Okay, give me the right combination, and it just... I don't know. It's just one of the few things that just activates my brain, actually gets me thinking. And, it's all and there was a board game that was sort of like that called Mastermind, where it just involved you getting combinations of colored pegs and figuring out what the colored pegs were there. And, so it's always fun to be engaged like that sometimes. And Codebreaker's fun. I could be in the minority here. But one event I absolutely do not like at all is the Money in the Bank. The only reason I don't like it is I feel like there shouldn't be a timer. The timer makes me I just get so anxious because there's just so many cards to look at to figure out what path I want to take. And when they put that timer there, they don't give me enough time to feel, okay, these are my cards. Those are those cards. I just panic, and it just always ends up bad. So I've just, for that reason, never liked Money in the Bank. If they disabled that timer, which in a non-PvP situation, there should be no timer. It's all if I'm just playing in the normal, not against an actual another player. If I'm playing in Wild, if I'm playing in Money in the Bank, if I'm doing any of that PvP, I totally get. Survivor, totally get. But why are there timers in those? Because it seems like I do that. And for example, we'll do this. There's a lot going on for my brain to comprehend. So, especially in that first row, Like, so I'm all like, and I usually always go like for the fives, like, okay, and then I'm all like, okay, this, okay, let's compare it to my cards. Which one should I play? What's the least amount I could play to win? Let's see, power, and then all of a sudden that timer goes off. And it's all like, oh crap, uh, and then I'll either make the right choice or I'll overcompensate and pick a different card, and I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't have played that card, you know? So, like that should not just not be there. There should not be a timer because I'm not facing anybody live. There's nothing live going on here, you know? So why is there a timer when it's just me? Like I said, in the player versus player content, yeah, absolutely have a timer. But when it's just you in wild mode, I don't want to accidentally hit end stream. I almost clicked on the Discord there. That would have been bad. Um, oh, if the stream accidentally ends, it's because I hit it. Though I'm not going much longer, to be honest with you. I'm in the Eastern time zone in the United States, so it's getting pretty late in the morning here. I don't know what part of the world y'all are in. It's all like hello to whatever part of the world you're in. I love it. Hell yeah. I'll do that. After a while, I don't even look at points or that. I just all like, okay, this card looks good. I'm going to play that one. So, it's nearly 6:20. Damn! Damn! It's all like Night Owl over there. Thylord's a Night Owl. You're definitely not in the United States then, because there's no spot in the United States that's at 6:20 a.m. That's for sure. I'm at 1:13 a.m. and I'm in the earliest time zone of my country. So UK, very nice. You know what? I'll give you what. Like I always enjoy when WWE and all that and AEW and all that go, you UK crowds are so entertaining and so awesome. I love all of you over there. Like I know that we're gonna get good fans when they go to the UK, and that's why I love the WrestleMania and the day after WrestleMania crowds, because I know it's a lot of those UK people coming over here. And I'm all like, I know I'm in for a good time. Because you UK crowd, you guys are awesome. Like, seriously. I mean that genuinely. Like, you guys are all awesome over there. Like, I love just the passion, the energy, and just sometimes the craziest chants and interactions that you have in that crowd. Like, you know you're in for a good time when you got that UK crowd in the stands. You guys are awesome. Seriously, like when it comes to wrestling, you guys are among the best as far as crowd wise, and I love it every time. I've said this many times before. The UK crowd is top notch, and I love it. So like you guys care about wrestling. Like, wrestling is a different level for you all over there, and I love it. And like I said, that's genuine. I'm not trying to blow smoke up anybody's butt or kid. Like, this is my, like, I'm honest. I'm honest. And the UK crowd is one of the best. Top notch. 100%. I love it. I love you, UK crowd. I love it. Bailey always. Speaking of, yeah, you got. Oh man, I love Bailey, and you guys really love Bailey over there. It's all like you guys. No matter if she's a heel or a babyface, you guys are Bailey fanatics over there, and I love it. I love Bailey. I'll always have a soft spot in my heart. Now a babyface though. Now a babyface. So she's actually meant. Speaking of, we just drew a lower tier myth Bailey, but still, look at that. How can you not love Bailey? Yeah, I know you do. Every time Bailey is in a segment in the UK, you guys hijack that thing with Bailey chants, and you sing Bailey, all that fun stuff, and I love it. I'm calling now. Bailey is going to be inflatable. Oh man, it's been so long. It's been so long since we had the Bailey inflatable tube man. The hugger gimmick. That's right. Does she bring back the old? She's got to bring back the music then too, right? I mean, the old Bailey music. Like go all out. Go all out. Be like da, 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 da. It's all like you gotta go all out. Bailey, you gotta love Bailey. I never stopped liking, like, as a heel, I respected her as a heel and be like, okay, boo, like, it's one of them things where you respect the gimmick that, okay, she's a heel, I'm going to boo her in a good way. Like, I want to boo her just to support her as a heel, so it's like, okay, boo, but I'm so happy she's a babyface again. It's been so long, I believe, like 5 years since he's been a babyface, and I get the need to take a break from the hugging gimmick, but it's gonna be interesting if she goes full on hugger mode, or if she has some sort of different babyface, like, because she's so much more like higher tier now, and I've never stopped liking Bailey. Whether she's a heel or a babyface, you just gotta love her, Your second fave wrestler, very nice. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's all like I said, like, it's always interesting, like, and when Bailey goes, yeah, usually to anywhere in the UK, yeah, Bailey's just freaking like popular as hell, and like in the UK crowd just takes over. They just take over, and sometimes you can see, even though when she's a heel, like, she tries to be a heel, but how grateful she is, because sometimes she'll break character and be like, oh yeah, like, but she tries so hard to, like, oh yeah, I gotta remember I'm the bad person here. So, but deep down inside, she loves you UK people out there, man. You guys are the biggest Bailey supporters ever. You got a hug? No. Oh, man. It's all like, never wash that shirt. That shirt is forever. Frame it. Do whatever. Be like, this is the shirt that got hugged by Bailey. Hell yeah. Tiffany Stratton. I like Tiffany. Gigi. I like Gigi. Tiffany already showing up, got her first main roster win on SmackDown. So it looks like she's getting the call up as well. We're getting a lot of call ups. Gigi Dolan, ever since Toxic Attraction, sort of trying to find her way. Not necessarily her fault. It seems like creative's been all over the place with her. They need to centralize her again, because I love Gigi too. And I think that there's a story to be told. It's just, ever since that Toxic Attraction, it seems like they just don't know what to do with her at this point. Like, they did the initial feud with JC, and then after that, unfortunately been on the downtrend there. So you bumped into Liv. Fair enough. You did frame it. That's right. See, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. It's all like, I gotcha. It's all like, you bumped into Liv at Clash at the Castle. Very nice. Liv Morgan. It's all like, I got such a crush on Liv Morgan, I'll be honest with you. Liv Morgan, got such a crush on her. It's all like, I do. I got a crush on a couple of them, but Liv Morgan is among up there. I still remember her in the Riot Squad with the blue Jolly Rancher tongue. That's how she said she got it. She's all like, yeah, I'd just suck on the blueberry Jolly Ranchers, just make my tongue go blue. It's all like I always remembered the Blue Tongue and the Riot Squad. Remember? It's all like I have the towel that Jeff Hardy has in his back pocket. Son, look at you, Thylord 99 with the collection over here. Jeez, it's all like got a meet and greet with bumped into with Liv Morgan. Got a hug from Bailey. It's all like got the back pocket signed by Jeff Hardy. That shoot. It's all like, look at you. I'm jealous. It's all like, I'm jealous. I need, like, I've never been to a WrestleMania. I need to go to a WrestleMania. I just got to. I've got to pull the trigger. It's all like, it's always been a financial problem here. But I need to go to a WrestleMania. Just to say that I did. Because, that's the bucket list. I at least got to go to a WrestleMania. And now that AEW is in existence, I got to at least try and go to an All-In. It's all like, it's just the way it's got to be. Is Battle Pass worth it? I think so. It's the Randy Orton Battle Pass. If you want to take a look-see here. I usually get it anyway. Just my little way of doing it. But get the Randy Orton RKO Royal Rumble 24. The nice little Viper one there. So if you're a Randy Orton fan, definitely want to get that Battle Pass there, Bino. I did. I got it. Of course, I got Kairi Sane too. I love Kairi. It's just I love the Pirate Princess. It's all like, I'm a sucker for Kairi. It's all like, but Randy Orton, I absolutely adore Randy Orton. I'm so happy that he made the comeback after what we thought could have possibly been a career-ending back injury. And look at that card, man. Come on. Look at that card. It's all like, I'm hoping one more run with the title for Randy. So when we got him back at Survivor Series War Games, it's all like, just to hear that music again, just to see him come out. It was such an amazing moment, especially after the fact that he had that huge back injury. It's all like, he's been out for a year and a half. It's all like, we thought for a while there was rumors that his career may have been over with. And then we got to, get that one little Randy Orton moment. That was just so good. I might get the next Battle Pass. Fair enough. I try to get the Battle Passes if I can, just because that's the one thing that I will buy usually. Because I usually don't spend much money in this game. If you go to the stores, I won't get all this. I will get the free stuff there. I'm not even for sure what the give and take is. But I might try and do that if I get enough gold. But for the most part, other than the claim, and most of my gold are from offer walls stuff, for the most part, or the battle pass. But I won't get probably any of this. Sometimes I'll spend my gold on some stuff. Of course, I've got collections. It's all like all that fun stuff. I almost got enough for one of those. I was late in the grind for this one. So, I mean, it is what it is. I was late in the grind for that one. Not a big deal. The offer wall is legit, Bino. You are 100% right. And and a lot of the stuff are games that, I think I've either been interested in possibly doing and or have already started. And I just could create a new one or something like that. So the offer wall has gotten me so much gold. It's crazy. Offer wall is legit. It's all 100% correct. Well, I've been the offer wall, it has been my main source of gold. That and, like I said, collecting, just naturally collecting them via the free claim, which is only 2, but it adds up. Because I'll try and do like if I can, at least one round of like, because I actually did do like one round of the double up on the ring domination and all that fun stuff. Of course I can watch ad. I'll do that in a little bit. I won't do that right now, but and of course the battle pass will give you some. Sometimes they'll just send you, be like, sorry for the problem, because obviously this game's not perfect. They do make mistakes, but usually they're good at compensating for said mistakes, and a lot of the time it is gold and, of course, experience points, which I'm hoping to get enough. I usually, for the Superstar, I usually won't, like, I have enough to buy 2. I'd probably totally get the Bailey, as much as I like Cody. I want to get a strong female card, and I do have enough to get a pro. But most of the time, I'll wait until I can get all 5, and then boom, boom, boom. So I'm hoping I can get 90,000 in the 24 days, 13 hours that they got, because I would love a perfectly pro'd and perfectly fortified Bailey card. 100. So I'll do that. I'll save up for like 9. Like, I have enough for a pro, but sometimes I like to save up for all 5. If I don't, I might break and just get a pro Bailey, but I'm hoping to get enough to get all 5 so I can get a perfectly fortified one, because that would be amazing. You can get 6,000 off of the wall. Oh, damn. I just ran out of my offer wall credits and I earned 54,000. Yeah, they are extremely generous. They are extremely generous as far as the offer wall is concerned. This might X out in a second here. For some reason it crashed here, so that's fine. We can just start it back up. First time it crashed today. Well, like usually it's pretty good. But I've gotten so much, like I said, I've gotten so much from that offer wall. It's insane. Like, and they're so generous with it too. Like, they're like, hey, all you gotta do is get to that and we'll give you 50,000. Like, okay, that'll last me a while. Like, let's see what we got here. Offer wall. Let's see. Like right here, Rise of Kingdoms. Unlock your. You can get up to 400,000. Let's see. Start the game, Rise of Kingdoms. Complete each task within 30 days. So, game tutorial. That's another thing. They'll give you tiers. So even if you don't complete it all, you can get specific amounts. So game tutorial, level 2 troops, so all you got to do, sometimes they make you purchase something for like, yeah, that, what, I mean, it is what it is, but get to level 12. And even without that, you know, you're still getting around like 3,000 gold in itself right there. So like, they're usually pretty good at that. So I can't complain. It's all like, they are extremely generous. I will say that, extremely generous with their offer wall. Like I said, one thing I like about Supercard is it's a game you can play without spending a dime and still have at least a fighting chance at succeeding. Just like I think Thigh Lord said, the top 8 all free. Like the top 8 cards. Whoops, I went to the wrong one. Here we go. And so we're talking about, look at that. Of course, yeah, that one, you grind to get the collection points. Look at that, a CM Punk Tundra right there. It's all like Solo Sikoa, Royal Rumble. Hell yeah. Triple H. It's all like Charlotte Flair, one of the goats there. Io Sky. I love Io Sky as the champ right now. She's going to lose to Bailey, though, because I love Bailey a little bit more. But Io Sky, even when she was Io Shirai in NXT, you got to love the genius of the Sky. Look at that manager, Royal. This is a top-notch thing right here. Like, and that recording, that's all free. Like, got that all free. Like, that's amazing. And it's a game that it does require a grind. It does require a grind, but it's doable, you know. So is Punk. Fortified 3. Fully fortified right there. I didn't even look at the fortifications. I do love how they added the animation to the graphics when you pro them. So, I just noticed it, like, yeah, like, you get, like, if it's not pro'd, you get that, but when you pro them, my gosh, you get the extra effects, and then it's all like, hell yeah. Same with, I'm restarting my build for the top 8. I'm pretty proud of the top 8. Most of it was free. Of course, a couple of them, like the Kurt Angle and the Kairi Sane, were battle passes. But for the most part, most of it was free. Just one thing I'm glad that they added, which I think they always had, but now they actually display it, was the rarity pull, where they say, hey, you're guaranteed a rare after 135 tries. If you don't get a rare, we'll give you one. So I'm glad that they added that. Not saying that they didn't passively do it in the past, but now you at least know. And if you reach 135, it literally says, okay, rarity pull activated. You're guaranteed, at least whatever your class is right there. So that's really cool that they added. That was one of one of my favorite things that they actually added to the next season here. So and that's how you got Bayley. Was it okay? It's all like, I need a Bayley. I need that Bayley so bad. It's all like, I need to grind and hopefully get a complete fortified Bayley card out of that Superstar store. So I don't know if it's going to be possible to get to 90,000 because I got enough for a pro. I would love all 5 of those, though. I would love a complete fortified Royal Rumble Bayley if I could. The only reason, otherwise, I would love a Cody Rhodes too, but the female cards are so important for me, because I feel if I got the female cards on lock, that's a huge advantage, because there's always less female cards than male cards. So if you got that side just taken care of, that's just such a weight off your shoulders. And it's always the hardest for me to build, because there's so many of the male cards that I don't purposely neglect the female cards, but I tend to overshadow them because of how many more male cards there are to female, for the most part. But then luckily they added the female Royal Rumble. Luckily they added, somebody said something here. Let's see what we got here. Just RKO'd my brother. RKO out of nowhere. So, hell yeah. It's all like, you gotta love Bayley, though. I want that Bayley card so bad. I want that Bayley card. My ambition to get that Bayley card will help me get it. I will grind if I have to. If need be, I'll settle for just getting a pro one and then just blame it. But if I can get 90,000 in a month, let's do it. I don't think I can, because that's a lot of Superstar coins. But if I can, hey, maybe that's what I'm shooting for here. So it's all like, that's what I'm shooting for. So like, hell yeah. Change my champ to Bayley. I'll change my champ to Bayley. I got the Bullfrog right now. Usually I'd always set it to my most powerful card. So right now it would be, I don't know. Actually, I think it'd be Kairi. I don't know. I think it is Kairi, actually. I think she even got Kurt beat. So I usually set it to that. But then I saw the frog, and I was all like, all right, I'll turn it into the frog. That's fun. I actually did manage to get. I'm hoping to get all these badges as well. So I got 7 out of the 9. So all I need to do is complete all milestones in Clash of Champions, Last Man Standing, or Giants Unleashed one more time. I do need to become King of the Ring 3 more times, which I usually start off really well in King of the Ring, but then of course something would happen and I'd accidentally forget to recharge my characters, and then that's when I'm like, shoot, so those are the only 2 I got to do. And I know we've got a Last Man Standing coming up pretty soon, and a Giants Unleashed event coming up soon. So I'll have a chance to get those as well. So 24/7 champ, I did get that. That one was good. So we're almost there. So hell yeah. So and of course now we've got seven beautiful, lovely things. We'll Pookie Bear. So if you're out there, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out, Pookie Bear. So look at that. That's nothing to be ashamed of right here. Everybody's got to start off somewhere. We're gonna get your rarity up. We're gonna help you build. We're gonna do everything for you. So we're gonna help you out. So look at that. Gotta love Finn Balor. Gotta love him. That was another thing that I thought it was cute that they added, was the title bonuses. If they're champions on TV, they give you the little extra stat bonuses as well. So, yeah. How do you get good at this game? It's not really getting good at this game. You just play the game and you build up the decks, you grind, and eventually you learn things, I guess, I don't know how to get better cards. You just grind. Just like any other game, you just grind. I mean, you can take shortcuts and pay, but grind. That's why I joined, to help. That's why we love you. Heck yeah. So and I do look forward to more wrestling related content and talk about I'm hoping I can do one after Raw tomorrow. I might do one after Raw tomorrow. So to keep the trend going, for sure. So after Raw, of course, today was Vengeance Day. So for those that don't know, Trick, if you're listening, I'm rooting for you, buddy. Come on now. You got this. If you haven't watched Vengeance Day, just in case, plug the ears. So one thing I haven't tackled a little bit too much of, which I might do, not necessarily tonight anymore, is a tag team takedown. I did do some. I think I won 4 out of the 5. In the usually randoms, but hey, when I get a chance next time, we'll anybody that wants to do the tag team takedown. I don't have the best cards in the world, but they're not bad. Like I said, now that I'm back in Supercard, that's going to change. We're going to get the cards. We're going to get the cards. We're going to get that. We're going to get it. So, I'll run with, excellent. Fair enough. Like I said, it probably won't be tonight anymore, but I tell you what, maybe tomorrow. For sure. It's all we'll do one for sure. It's all I look forward to doing one. Wish the battle pass was still set. I hear ya. I know they keep raising it on us here. It's all I don't like it. I don't like it. Of course, mine is based off of the United States dollars, and I think ours is like $29.99. I think before it used to be like half that price. It's all like so. It's all like, and I try to get the battle pass when I can, just because that's the only thing that I buy, and I at least want to feel like I'm supporting the game as the best as I can. So So I usually try, and Randy Orton. I'll always be a huge Randy Orton guy. It's all like, you know, like I just like his pathway of, so I probably would have gotten this battle pass anyway. So what shall you do with it? So I love how now I basically got an alternate chat in the game now. It's all like, what shall I do? I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of different. What would y'all do with to be honest, I usually don't buy things. When I get the gold, I usually use them for events, like to get the extra like event boosts and all that. Like that's when I'll use my gold. So you're using the Hogan tokens for the super coins. That's what I'll do if I don't get enough for the actual cards. I'll just stack up on super coins. I usually try, just for the hell of it, also to get the card backs as well, because I think that those are cool and I want to collect them all. But for the most part, I'll do that as well, where I'll just literally just stack up. I wish, because if I remember last time I did it, I just had to keep clicking. I wish there was a way where you clicked it once, be like, how many do you want to use? And you can just like say, I want to use this many to buy this many and all that fun stuff. So it is what it is. It's all like, it is what it is. It's all like, we're helping Pookie Bear. We're helping Pookie Bear. This is what we're doing. We're helping Pookie. We're helping Pookie. Just started the game. We're just starting the game. We're going to help. We're going to help. We're going to help Pookie Bear. It's all like, we got you, Pookie. We all love you. It's all like, we all love you. We got you. It's all like, new to the game. It's all like, this is going to be new player friendly. We're going to help build this faction is going to be different because it's going to be organically built. It's all like, it's going to be user friendly for new people too, to help build cards. It's all like, and hopefully enough big cards to help guide the, like luckily we've got like people with like really good cards to help the faction out as well. So but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll do a couple more and then, but anybody that watched Vengeance Day, what was your final tally on the event? If you've watched it, did you give a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or do you give it I don't know, thumbs up, thumbs down, or it was all right, like I guess minus sign, as far as it was all right, wasn't good, wasn't bad, it's just okay. It's all like, for Vengeance Day, it's all like, I give it a thumbs up. I thought it was fun. Like I said, NXT will never get to that era of the gold and black, basically third brand main feel like it used to. It's now back to where it needs to be, to where it's a development brand. It's to help people establish characters and then bring them up to the main brand. It's almost like a training ground in a way. So though I'll never forget the gold and black era. So like when you had like literally like Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era, and Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa feuding, Aleister Black. Then you even before that, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. So like all that fun stuff. Like you just can't forget that. But at the same time, you can't compare it either. You can't compare it. I think the game froze again. For sure. Yeah, it did. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. We got some kinks. So Shinsuke Nakamura, you're absolutely right. Multiple time NXT champion as well. It's all like Andrade, which now returned. But you had Andrade, doing things. Like such a good time in wrestling. Like, or in NXT, I should say. Like, and nowadays, like I said, like it's not bad done. Like, and there's a lot of stars that are being created. Like, it's being what it's supposed to be. It's a development brand, and I think people forgot that because it was actually such a mainstream brand. Even in the female, you had Shayna Baszler popping up out of there. You had, of course, Io Shirai, who's now Io Sky now. Raquel Gonzalez, who's now Raquel Rodriguez. They all did their things down there. Dakota Kai. It's all like Bailey, for that matter, started. Bailey versus Sasha Banks, NXT, still one of the best main events you'll ever see. So like Charlotte Flair started in NXT. It's all like a lot of these legends now. NXT and their golden brand, Finn Balor, is all like NXT. Yes, like Jordan Grace's debut at the Rumble was so. I love Jordan Grace. Like in the transformation that she had, she's like a beast now. When I saw her, I was all like, no way. The second time they got the TNA Women's Champion. In the first one, obviously being Mickie James, who was the TNA champion at the time, but she was under an open contract. Jordan Grace is under a written TNA contract. So it's all like, that's insane. When I saw that, I was all like, first of all, they had Naomi coming out at number 2, and I was like, all right, they're already doing that. And I think Jordan Grace was like 5 or 6. And I was all like, what? Like, what's going on? So you're not wrong. She's built, man. She's struck. She could easily kick my butt for sure. Like, she's got me beat. Like, it wouldn't even take her any effort for her to destroy me. I can be honest. It would not. She wouldn't even break a sweat destroying me. That's for damn sure. Like, I'd be a damn fool. She'd probably be able to gorilla press slam me and everything. Wouldn't even break a sweat. Not one damn bead of sweat. So, and hopefully this is a partnership between TNA and WWE that we might see in the future as well. So, Jade Cargill is going to be amazing. I liked her back in AEW when she was smashing people over there. Now, she finally debuted in the Royal Rumble. Looks like she's going to be hanging out on SmackDown. Obviously, we're going to get Bianca versus Jade at WrestleMania, and that's going to be, because I'm a huge Bianca fan. I love Bianca Belair. Like, and when we get Bianca and Jade, I'm going to lose it in a good way. Like, when that happens, like, hell yeah. Till she beat, fair enough. Anna Jay's your favorite, though, so that's fair. But she beat everybody. It's all like, except for, of course, her last night in AEW. Then, of course, she lost because it was her last night, so it makes sense. No, I think she won and then she lost because she won. I forgot who she faced in the first match, but I know she lost to Kristen Statlander in the second match. Later, like in the same night. So Chris Statlander beat her for the TBS title. I forgot who she beat in the first match though, because I know she wrestled twice that match. So, can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. We're not starting up. It sort of crashed out. We're not starting up the banner because we're about towards the end. But I'm just chatting with you for a little bit longer here because we're having some fun. And Thigh Lord, excellent. I love the fact that we got to meet you today. Bino, hell yeah. So like, hopefully you're just among the first of many. I'm gonna do more wrestling streams. This has been the Level Up Gamer account has usually been strictly for gaming, but I want to sort of dual purpose it maybe and start doing more wrestling related streams. Hopefully we'll get a better setup. This was, like I said, all this was spur of the moment. So I figured, okay, all I need is the Vengeance Day background and the game on the right, all that fun stuff. So that was my main focus today, but we'll try and get a more fancier setup. I do want more wrestling content because I like gaming and I like wrestling. Like, those are my two. So I did want to do more wrestling content for sure. Like I said, seems like Supercard was just a good idea to do while talking because it's one of the easier games that I can do while talking wrestling and everything there. Taya, yes. I did Tanara, or Tay Conti now, formerly known as Tanara Conti. So, like, unfortunately, yeah, one-time mother now, so she'll be out for maternity leave, just like Alexa. We've been out Alexa. I was a huge Alexa, like, back when she was the goddess, Alexa Bliss, I used to like her. And Tanara, I liked Tanara. So, like, I thought that was a huge miss on WWE's part right there. So, yes, we're getting a lot of. I'm glad. I'm so happy for Carmella because I was so gutted and heartbroken when to find out that her first attempt was a miscarriage. That's just such a heartbreaking moment. And then finally, she now has a kid. So good for her. I was so happy that the second time around was successful because it's so gutting to hear when a miscarriage happens and you just feel so bad. Like, good for her though. There you go. You know what? It'll probably happen. It seems like you're getting everybody else in the meet and greet there, and you know that they're going to end up in UK eventually, because that's like wrestling capital over there, so you know what's going to happen. I think AEW spends a little bit more time over there usually but WWE will go back over there, especially for a big event. Like, they're teasing a WrestleMania over there. I'm thinking that next year's WrestleMania is going to be announced over there. They already teased it. I know this year it's in Philadelphia. Next year, I have a feeling it's going to end up in London. It's going to end up in London, for sure. And it's probably going to take place at like the Manchester United or either Manchester United soccer field or something along those lines. It's all like, but it's going to end up in England next. Either Manchester or London or one of those that, like, we're going to get a WrestleMania over there. And that's something that me and my buds have been advocating for a long time because we'd really like to see that UK crowd with a WrestleMania actually there. So, Wembley, yeah. Wembley is the capital of the wrestling events over there. Wembley Stadium, which is usually the home of, I believe AEW's All Out pay-per-view or All In, one of the two. I can't remember which one. I think it's All In. That's usually over there in Wembley. So you know there's going to be a WrestleMania over there. So All In usually is in Wembley. And I think that pressured WWE, and that's why they teased it. That's why they teased WrestleMania over there. So I think Wembley's going to be WrestleMania bound too. So you're going to get All In and WrestleMania like in the same period there. So you're going to be set, dude. You're going to be set. I know. And Omega, Kenny Omega has been I've been a Kenny Omega guy for a while now. So like, I think he was one of the and he was one of the few guys that I knew prior to AEW's existence that I followed, back in this like New Japan stuff as well, and Bullet Club and all that fun stuff. So, Kenny Omega, which one of the most prolific wrestlers out there. So it makes sense that, he's unfortunately, like, you wrestle that much for so long, you're going to get problems. It's just the name of the game. So hopefully he gets better and we see him back again. Omega versus Ospreay was definitely matches of the year. Both of them. Like, I will say that though they were both good, I did enjoy the first one a little bit more than the second one, but they were both amazing. And yeah, hell yeah. So, Omega versus Ospreay were definitely matches of the year, and I loved when those two came together. It was just magic. It was just magic, for sure. It's all like, it was 100% magic. It's all like, it's all like, and nobody kicked out of the one-winged angel. That was always the build. Like, and then, it's all like, so you knew the way they built it. Nobody kicks out of the one-winged angel, and then finally, what happened? Oh my gosh, somebody kicked out of the one-winged angel, and all that fun stuff. And that was probably one of the most put over moves. So like the one-winged angel. So like, so you knew if it hits, it's gonna be a big deal when somebody kicked out. So Will Ospreay was another, like, I don't know, like I said, I don't know indie wrestling. I don't know. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay were two people that I knew, like, almost like, even if you don't follow indie wrestling, you knew who they were. Will Ospreay was another one, for sure. Even before his appearances in AEW, even before his appearances in our network, I knew who Will Ospreay was. He was that good. Kenny Omega, same. Before AEW's existence, I knew who Kenny Omega was. He was that good. And by default, of course, you knew who the Bucks were because of Kenny Omega. You knew, all that fun. Like, you just knew. Like Ospreay, of course. So, like, I mean, as an American, I still love Ospreay. So, it is what it is. Ospreay's just good. He's a GOAT. It's all like, and it's nice that we get to see more of him in the United States sector of the world now, because of AEW, because of his work in TNA as well. It's all like, he's just all over the place right now, and it just goes to show also that you can make it as an indie star. You don't have to sign with AEW. You don't have to sign with WWE. You don't have to sign with New Japan. Like, if you can master that indie circuit and show up anywhere, you can make a lot of money. And you're known. Like, with the age of the internet, there's not too much that you can't find anymore in wrestling. Internet had both good and negative effects in wrestling, because obviously kayfabe being dead, a lot less surprises now, because the internet will pick up, oh, this person's coming back, blah, 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 but at the same time, the internet also gives you a lot more exposure to the wrestling world and smaller entities as well. So it's really cool. One person I want to meet is Dakota Kai. Adam Cole for sure. Only because I fell in love with Adam Cole, Cesaro, and I've always loved the New Day, but mostly because of Up, Up, Down, Down. So, because of the party, you get Tyler Breeze, Xavier Woods, Adam Cole, and Cesaro, or or Swiss, as Big Swiss there. It's all like the up, down, down. Like, I like up, down, down. Uh, so when I see them, doing their Uno stuff and all that da parte, it's all like in Battle of the Brands with Breeze and Woods. Like, so I fell in love with Adam Cole because of that. I've always liked Adam Cole prior to that, but up, down, down just gives you a new light. Dakota Kai, I think, would be cool. Britt Baker, DMD. I actually got both the Adam Cole and a Britt Baker DMD t-shirt over there. I'll have to start wearing some of the wrestling gears on the wrestling streams there. I got some AEW loot boxes as well, so maybe I'll do some AEW loot box openings and stuff. I don't know. I haven't decided. Congratulations, you've received 100 messages. Thank you, everybody. 100 messages? What? I got a congratulations. It's all like, say what now? You have every Anna J. Very nice. Very nice. I actually do got some Anna J stuff. I got a poster signed by her as well. I'll have to show that to you as well. Got a poster there and everything, so I think that's pretty cool. It's all like... But with that being said, I think we're about to call it here. It's all like... I consider this the beta test wrestling stream. I think it went quite well. And y'all been awesome. Y'all been awesome. And hopefully this is just the start of more to come. I do want to increase my wrestling streams. Definitely going to come back. Sweet. I definitely look forward to future conversations. Going forward with you, you've been amazing. Thylord Bino, thank you as well if you're still out there for the follow. Y'all been great. And I'm really glad that I did this stream. Like, this wasn't even planned. I just was like, why not? I just hit a button that said start streaming, and here we are. I do appreciate that. Hopefully we see y'all a little bit more in the future. Of course, I do some gaming streams on this as well. It's all like, but we're going to definitely increase our wrestling stuff as well. So, Kirby, hell yeah. It's all like, hopefully you're doing amazing as well. You have a good night as well. And you know what? We're going to sign this off the way I do every other stream. I will continue to get better at this. You continue to get better at whatever you're doing in your lives, and we're all going to get better together. Till the next time we see each other, just remember, all you got to do is level up. Hell yeah. Y'all have a great night. It's all like, and we're going to get this Supercard thing going. This faction's going to be amazing, and we're going to do it together. Y'all have a good night, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.